Have you ever met someone who, no matter how much evidence you proved for the contrary opinion, would not change their opinion of something, or would hold your evidence to a lesser degree than the evidence they already believed in? Well, without knowing it, that person has fallen for confirmation bias. What is confirmation bias, I hear you ask? Well, we'll learn about that today. Confirmation bias is people's tendency to process information by looking for or interpreting information that is consistent with their existing beliefs. An example, I think the best example of this and best visual tool for this is this graph, this chart right here. Let's see confirmation bias in action.
Yeah, when I first met this person, he was really dumb.
Do you know that visible matter makes up 5% of our galaxy? So like 6 7.
Yeah, I knew that guy was stupid.
What Jacob just fell for there was confirmation bias. He completely ignored the smart thing that Ethan said and completely focused in on the stupid thing that he said to justify his old beliefs. You may be thinking, well, I'm smart. I would never fall for this. Let me tell you about the little experiment I decided to run. So Ethan, we're gonna play a little game, all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 3 numbers and they all follow a set of rules. I want you can ask me any number you want, and I will tell you if it follows the pattern or the rule. And then when you're feeling confident, you can guess what the pattern is, okay?
Yeah.
All right, the numbers I give you are 4, 8, and 12.
16.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
20.
20 is part of the pattern.
24.
Yeah, it is part of the pattern. You think you're confident to guess now?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Multiples of 4, or numbers that go up by 4.
Ethan answered how 33 out of the 35 respondents I surveyed answered, which is they saw the pattern that it goes up by 4, only asked questions that would confirm their beliefs, and then when I told them were wrong, were absolutely flabbergasted. Instead, what you should do if you're smart and not falling for confirmation bias is ask for evidence that will falsify your belief. So you ask, is 3 part of the pattern? Is 2 part of the pattern? The real pattern was it's all even numbers, which is still true with the numbers I gave. I just slightly misled them. But why do we do this? It has to do with confidence. Our brain does not like being wrong. So when seeking out information to protect our confidence, we look for info that confirms our beliefs rather than shatter it. This makes our brain and us feel good, and without even considering it, we have fell for confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is getting worse. With the rise of the internet and AI, companies now find biases and exploit them for advertiser revenue. AI companies have been known for being accepting and reaffirming for every belief, including those that are just flat out wrong. Google shows results that confirm suspected biases, same with YouTube and TikTok algorithms. This leads to echo chambers in which every piece of media confirms the user's belief, substantially increasing confirmation bias, as the person thinks, well, look at all this info that agrees with me online, even if they only see one side of the story. Confirmation bias may be cute when we're talking about numbers and thinking about the intelligence of other people. But when we start to talk about more serious topics like politics, race, war, people's preconceived notions not matching up with reality is a serious issue. It's very tough to convince a racist not to be racist because they've already fallen for their own confirmation bias, no matter what evidence you give them. So it is important to not fall for this psychological trick and to accept evidence that is true, even if it conflicts with your viewpoint. Really, what you should do is then adjust your viewpoint to this new info. Don't disregard information that disagrees with you. Try to adapt it within your worldview.